What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, coming to y'all with another video. We back at it. We're going to talk about the 2-year deal that Willie Cauley Stein has gotten from the Dallas Mavericks. He was one of the best centers that was left. Not the greatest reputation, not the greatest, most versatile guy, but this is a guy that can get up and down the floor, get out in transition, doesn't need the ball, doesn't ask for the ball, can catch lobs and finish, and also do other things like rebound and somewhat protect the rim. He has really come into his own. A lot of people felt like him coming out of the draft that he can be a very, very good player, but a lot of people felt like he had a limited ceiling if he couldn't develop and add more to his game. But what he has become is a role player, and he's a rotation player. And honestly and truthfully, he is an NBA player, and he's playing with the right team. When I look at it, like, if you had to pick a team that can utilize your skills, it is Dallas, because this is a team where you're going to play with Luka. He's going to set screens for him, allow him to get the first step, allow him to get space, and Luka's an unselfish superstar. This is a guy that's one of the best passers in the league already, and he's only a second-year player going into his third year. But not only that, he's surrounded with space. Willie Cauley Stein does most of his damage when he has the lane to himself and when he has the paint to himself. And he's not even going to be asked to do much. And the thing that's good about Willie Cauley Stein too is he plays well with Porzingis, because Porzingis can play out in the perimeter, and Willie Cauley Stein can have the paint and have the boards and be able to have room to set screens for other guys to get open. You got the Tyrell Terrys and other guys on this team that can shoot, and somebody got to get them open. Somebody got to give them the space so that way they can be keeping the defense consistent and honest. And that's why it's tough. This Mavericks team is going to be dangerous. They have, and people going to call me crazy, but they have one of the best rosters. And that's quick. Like, you get Luka for 3 years, and they have one of the most completed, well-rounded rosters in the entire NBA, and they're going all in. They letting people know that we're going for a title. And like I said in many videos, it does depend on how healthy Porzingis can be, because we've seen Luka do damage with role players and a small amount of ball handlers last year in the playoffs, and they were still competing against one of the best teams in the West, which was the second seed Clippers, and they gave them a run for their money. They just ran out of gas, and Luka just didn't have enough help. But that's not an excuse this year, as he has one of the deepest rosters, and I got to give credit to the Dallas Mavericks for, trying to find talent not only that fits what they're trying to do, but also helps their stars make their job a lot easier and make their job just beautiful, because this is one of the most unstoppable teams in the NBA, one of the most unguardable, and I feel like they has only got more dangerous when it comes to offense. They might not have added a lot of defense, and I also think Willie Cauley Stein isn't the greatest defender, honestly and truthfully, but he does fit what they need him to do, because Powell still is out with the injury, and Porzingis will not be starting the season either. So they do need bigs that can fill that role, and he can do that. And you're only paying him $8 million for 2 years. Even if the 2 years don't last, he's on a tradable contract. Even if the 2 years don't last, you can get out of it and you can waive him and move on if you want to get somebody better, or trade, him and some other pieces to get another guy. Other than that, this is a fantastic move for the Mavericks. I kind of thought they would bring him back, because they did trade for him, and he does what similar roles that they had, centers do in the past, like the DeAndre Jordans and obviously the Tyson Chandlers of that nature. That's what they need their bigs to mainly do. Obviously, it's good to have a guy like Porzingis that can roll and also pick and pop and also stretch the floor to the three-point line and put the ball on the floor, and also score in isolation in the face-up game, and being able to also be a great free throw shooter. Willie Cauley Stein is not that good, but at least he adds a valuable player that knows his game, knows his role, and knows the system already, because he played with them last year, and he already has chemistry with Luka and Rick Carlisle. So this solves a problem. I felt like they needed another big. especially because Porzingis is an injury-prone player, and if they're not going to have him for the entire season or majority of the beginning of the season, they still do need to be competitive in the front court if they want to beat the best teams in the West, because the West is only getting bigger, and you do need guys that can take fouls and need guys that can go out there and compete for multiple minutes and multiple bodies, because the center position is getting dangerous in the West. And Cauley Stein is fast, he is quick, and he can cover a lot of space. And if you discipline him and you ask him to do more defensively, he might not be an elite level defender, may never will be, but you don't need him to be that. You just need him to stay in front of his man and contest shots. And he did that in Sacramento, and he kind of did it in Dallas, but you're not asking him to be a franchise changing center, and you're not asking him to be an all-star. You're asking him to do his role, so I don't really think that that's going to be a problem. Other than that, that's all I really got to say about Willie Cauley Stein and the Mavericks. I like it. I think it's smart, and I think that they won't complain too much about this acquisition. And this is probably the best center they probably could have got for this specific role. Obviously, you rather upgrade it, but if you can't, you don't want to go backwards. You want to go forward. And I feel like, they stayed in the middleman land, and, they're going to be a tough team to beat and fun to watch. So Mavericks fans, another addition, another great one. And y'all should be happy this off season, because y'all going to be one of the best teams in the West this up and coming season. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link could be in the description comment section below. Also check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link could be in the description comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that liked on Facebook already. Thanks for checking it out if you have. Not only that, you can buy merchandise just like this on my Facebook page. You can change the color of the logo, change the color of the shirt, customize it the way you want to. Message me and I can get it shipped out to you. You can also buy merchandise on my spread shirt. If you're new to the channel, you enjoyed this video, I have over 2,000 videos on this channel. So please like and share. Liking and sharing allows this channel to grow. That's a small thing you can do to support the channel without purchasing merchandise. And also, thanks for watching. Not only that, I do offer videos every day, whether it's breakdowns of players, legends, rookies, and even, summer league coverage, draft coverage, free agency, trade deadline, season preview, top 10 lists, and playoff predictions, all on this channel. And not only that, comment. I read every single comment that you guys post. So if you have something to say, you got something you want me to know, just know that I do read it. And, as a person that seen the Dallas Mavericks win not even 10 years ago right now, they have a great chance of being one of the best teams in the NBA. And, one thing they did was draft Luka. That was the start of a potential dynasty if they can stay healthy. Getting Luka was one of the best decisions in this entire organization, because this guy has become one of the top 10 players in the league within 2 years, and everybody's seen that he was disappointed. He started fighting and standing up for himself. Next thing you know, if he can make the moves and the adjustments and the growth, this guy can be MVP of the league in 3 years. And it's incredible to even say that. But, it's definitely possible with this roster. So I'll be back with more news. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Quinn Wade, gone.